etc. We start with 1 hour chart. First of all, if you refer to our analysis in my last video when the price was within this move I mentioned, we can expect to get one more drop at least, because we mentioned if he wants to look for buy, let this one give us one more drop, and exactly this is what we get. Anyway, we did. I mean, there was no trade setup based on 1 hour chart to look for sell unless anyone has entry below this, because we mentioned any sell we consider as a short term. But since we have, as we can see, even based on 15 minutes, that's why we mentioned for long term we're looking for buy. But beside that, we mentioned the price can drop. Anyway, whoever get the trade for sell from here, they should move their stop loss to break even or take out the profit. And again, as what we expected, the price drop. Now we want to see whether we can look for reversal or not. The only thing is the price, the way it drop is really sharp, and we get the correction here. Whenever we see this kind of the move, that means still we can expect the price give us drop some more, because since we had a sharp move correction, technically this is how we can look for the sell, similar to what we get here. Okay, that's why what we get here, if the price correct, still we can look for one more drop. Then may the best times if we wants to look for sell if this one turn to the deeper correction, because at that time we can look for this flat internal we get also, because even if you want to put this one, the way it's moving is not the way it's formed, it doesn't give us really good typical, I mean the flat based on the analysis. That's why I made this one. If this one turn to deeper correction, we can look for this. But it doesn't matter for us how we're going to look for. Either this is the only flat, or we can get the bigger flat. As we mentioned, we are looking for, if we want to look for buy, we wanted the price give us one more drop. Even if the price drop one more, it doesn't matter. The only thing is we're looking for reversal. Any reversal for buy from now we take it. Either the price reverse from here, or this one turn to correction for one more drop before we get the reversal. The only thing is whoever looking for sell, they should know from now any sell we can look for, but it's a short term sell. Maybe we don't get even any trade setup for sell. The only way is to have entry below this. Okay, because right now we're looking for reversal. That's why we want to see whether we can put this one in relative to this or not. Okay, as we explained in my last video, whether we want to put this one as a flat for one move up, or this is the first wave and this is the correction before we get the reversal, it doesn't matter. The only thing is any reversal from here with the breakout of 80, if we get any trade set off for buy, we will take it. That's why when the price was within this move, I mentioned let the price give us one more drop at least before we look for the reversal. And again, right now, still we can expect this one to give us one more drop. That's why, that means this one can turn to deeper correction. That's why if we wants to look for buy, we should for the look for reversal with the sharp move flag, we take the trade. And even this one turn to deeper correction, any reversal it can give us better trade setup to look for, as long as the price haven't broke the previous low. And having entry above this can be an option in case the price sharply reverse, but we prefer to look for trade setup. Okay, in this case, if we move to daily chart, we want to see what we have this in daily chart. Nothing as what we expected. We mentioned we can expect the price to consolidate for longer time. This is as we can see the price drop. And if we move to forward chart, similar to what we explained based on uh, 1 hour chart, but I need to highlight something here. One more thing here. Can we look for this flat? How about if this is the start of the down move with the breakout of this low? That's why if we want to look for buy, we have to get the reversal. Okay, we cannot simply buy. Let the price reverse, we take the trade, and with the breakout of the 80, we start to manage it. Okay, this is the reasons, because even if we get the reversal, we did the price retest the previous low at the price of 80, we take out the trade because we're looking for this trade. The reason is at that time, if we see there is a continuation, we keep the trade. If not, we take out the trade because this one can turn to a flat or correction for one more drop in relative to this. If the price couldn't retest the previous low. If the price drop and retest the previous low, any reversal we can look for long term. as we explained in my last analysis. And again, if we move to 1 hour chart, still we can expect this one give us one more drop, and each sell will be a short term. But if we get the reversal, as long as the price either break the previous low or not, we take the trade. But the only difference is if the price break this low, maybe we can look for long term. If the price doesn't break, they will either the reverse from here, it give us one more drop reverse. With the breakout of this stop, we have to start to manage, which is 80. All right, we don't need to really make it complex. The only thing is just to make it very simple, we put this one as a flat. Any reversal either from here, or even if you get one more drop, we take it, and with the breakout of the 80, we just start to manage it. Okay, and as I mentioned, we don't have any trade setup, and what we see here is still we can expect the price drop some more, but any sell will be a short term sell. We are not talking about the sell right now, we're looking at the buy, we're looking at the reversal. Okay, and one thing and also I need to add here, whenever we're talking about the trade setup for buy, we're talking about this in terms of the risk and reward, and like the trade can give us safer trade. All right, that's why we're looking at the buy. It doesn't mean the price cannot drop. Even the price can drop, may break 55 following by 40. But right now, if you want to look for sell, first of all, almost the price drop. Second, it doesn't give us a really good sell. The only times I will consider to look for sell if this one turn to deeper correction. The best place to look for sell if the price could take 80 and itself we could take from there. All right. Again, what I want to say is that the reasons we're looking for buy in terms of the risk and reward and in terms of the opportunity. But it doesn't mean the price cannot drop. Even if the price drop based on what we have right now, it doesn't give us really trades a good trade setup for sell. As I mentioned, unless this one turn to a DP correction, if we see then from there maybe we can consider. Still may how about if the price give us one more drop, give us a small correction, drop similar to what I draw here. Any trade will be a short-term trade for sale. That's why we cannot add including our analysis. This is just a short-term. The short-term trade, the best things is to trade is based on if I do the online trading. But if I want to add in the analysis, this is what this we cannot add it. That's why we try to look for that trade can give us a long-term trade, not just based on 15-minute or short term. Anyway, in this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.